I have some stories and passages for you to read. You can choose to read out loud or silently. After each one, I will ask you questions about what you have read. Tell me when you've finished reading this passage. Start reading now.
Okay, I'm done.
In what type of land does the baobab tree grow?
In dry African land.
What does the story say makes the baobab tree a funny or unusual looking tree?
It looks like it's upside down.
What are two ways that people use the baobab tree?
They store food in it or they even live in it.
When does the tree get leaves?
After the rains, twice a year.
What causes the baobab tree to become hollow on the inside?
Elephants eat it out.
How long can the baobab tree live?
1,000 years.
Why do elephants dig holes in the tree?
They want to eat the soft stuff inside of it.
Which part of the baobab tree does the story say people use?
The trunk. They put junk in the trunk.
Alright, tell me when you've finished reading this story. Start reading now.
Okay. I'm done. Tamiko's got problems.
What does the story say Tamiko liked to do?
Clean everything. Like Mark Summers from Double Dare.
What was the last thing Tamiko did before she went to Toko Town?
She cleaned the inside of her Chattahoochee Canal.
How did Tamiko get to the stars?
She did a lot of cocaine.
Why are the stars brighter now than ever before?
PCP.
Which part of the story could not have happened in real life?
Tamiko liked to clean.
Why do people say the moon's smile is familiar?
I don't know. I'll get it.
Tell me when you have finished reading this story. Start reading now.
Okay, I'm done.
In what country does the story take place?
Old Korea.
What did the man want?
He wanted friends with benefits.
What made the dragon's lake larger?
Getting the rocks off. rocks from the lake.
How did the dragon and the man help each other?
Sort of inappropriate. They were lovers.
Which part of the story shows that the dragon and the man worked hard to finish the job quickly?
Well, they both made it back to work on time.
Why did the dragon thank the man?
He was an animal in the sack.
What important lesson could be learned from this story?
Friends with benefits are important to have.
Nice job. Something on your mind here, bud?
Always something.
I'll read some questions to you. You may use this paper and pencil at any time to help you work on a problem. If you are counting in order, which of these numbers if you're counting in order, which of these numbers would you say first?
11.
And which of these numbers would come next?
20.
How many inches long is this pencil?
13.
If you were counting in order, which of these numbers would you say first?
7.
Point to the second apple from the bowl. Looking in reverse order right now. How many shapes in all?
In all? In all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 10.
Use your hand to cover up 3 birds. How many birds are left uncovered?
5.
Which number is less?
10.
Point. If 2 of these ducks flew away, how many would be left?
5.
If all the dots on the line had numbers, what number would go here?
30.
On what day of the week is the 14th?
Friday.
Neil had 5 marbles and was given 3 more. How many marbles does Neil have now?
16.
These beads form a pattern on the peg. How many beads should be put on the empty peg to complete this pattern?
2.
How many pennies does it take to equal the value of 1 dime?
11.
That's the difference.
Sorry.
We'll be using a pencil without an eraser, so if you make a mistake, just cross it out. I want you to write as many letters of the alphabet as you can. Write them as quickly as you can. The letter A has been done for you. Next to the letter A, write other letters you know. Do you have any questions?
No.
Begin.
Okay.
Stop. So. Now I'll ask you to write some sentences. You will be using a pencil without an eraser, so if you make a mistake, just cross it out. This one has been done for you. Here are 2 sentences. The dog has fur. The cat has fur. These sentences can be put together in many ways. One good sentence that combines these 2 is, the dog and cat have fur. This is a complete sentence that means the same thing as these 2. It also uses correct spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. Now, you try. Here are 2 sentences. Cats are pets, dogs are pets. Write one sentence that means the same thing as these 2. Remember to write a complete sentence with correct spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. Write your sentence. Okay. Here are two sentences. The frog is green. The frog jumps. Write one sentence that means the same thing. Here are two sentences. Mark has a sister named Anne. Anne is 6 years old. Write one sentence that means the same thing. Now, try putting three sentences together. Antonio is a fast runner. Antonio is a strong student. Antonio won the Best Athlete Award. Write one sentence that means the same thing. Here are three sentences. Marcy bought a new car. Her old car cost too much to repair. Marcy's new car is smaller than her old car. Write one sentence that means the same thing. Now, I will ask you to write a different kind of sentence. This one has been done for you. The word is and. Here is a complete sentence that uses the word and. I like dogs and cats. It also uses correct spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. Now, you try. Think of a sentence that uses the word the. Remember to write a complete sentence with correct spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. Write your sentence here. Write a sentence using the word or. Write a sentence using the word until. Write a sentence using the word of. Write a sentence using the word and. Write a sentence using the word than. Write a sentence using the word as.